guys, I was kind of considering not filming today, and I was like, I don't know what to film, and I don't feel 100% confident today, and I just feel a little bit drained, and so I'm just gonna do a kind of informal, chatty kind of video, talking to you about self-care and self-acceptance, which is something I've been learning, particularly more so in the past year. If you've watched me for a few years, you'll see, I think, that I have become, well, I hope so, more confident in myself than I ever have been. And throughout school and sixth form and just everything, I was very quiet, didn't want to talk to people, really struggled. If you know me, I'm not going to go into all of that. I think you need to recognise who you are as a person, and that you don't have to be like everybody else. And if you're not comfortable with something, you don't need to do that thing. And you need to put yourself first and recognise, you know, what it is that you're comfortable with doing, and prioritise your well-being. Not in a selfish sense, but something that I struggled with at school was just putting other people first to an unhealthy extent. In terms of self-confidence and self-acceptance, it's something that takes time. If you've watched me for a long time, you'll probably be able to see that both in my self-image and how I present myself and everything really has changed. For a long time I tried to dress a certain way and presented myself in a way that I thought would allow me to fit in and be accepted by other people. And I think the thing that you need to recognise is the focus should not be on other people accepting you, it should be on you accepting yourself. But in terms of not feeling good right now and being able to do that, you know, your situation changes with time, and particularly for me, in terms of going to university, in terms of getting out of school and that toxic environment as something that, you know, wasn't good for me and made me really unwell, getting out of that only made my whole situation better. And you know, change happens all the time, nothing's ever permanent, and you know, pain is temporary, and you know, with time your situation will change. You know, everything is temporary and it will get better, I promise. Self-acceptance and self-care, you know, I have a thing on my wall of things I know I need to try and do. I need to, you know, make sure I'm drinking water and looking after myself, drinking plenty of water, making sure I'm eating enough, you know, getting outside and going for walks, going to bed at decent time, getting up at decent time if I can, you know, recognising, people ask me on why it is I do gratitude lists on Instagram, and it's just being thankful and recognising what it is that you have that's a good thing, things that you're proud of that you've done and things that you feel good about, and recognising those positives, even if it's just things like someone that's made you smile that day, or you know, you've got outside, or you've taken yourself for a coffee. Very small things, and if you recognise those things that maybe look, you know, unimportant, that's not a word, not important, if you even recognise those small things, your day will look a lot more, you know, better, because you'll be like, actually I did do nice things today. Putting myself first and doing things I'm comfortable with is something that I used to really not be very good at, and I needed to start learning to say no. And it's only in the past year that I've started to ask myself, you know, am I comfortable in this situation? Am I doing this for me, or am I doing it to make someone and please somebody else? And you know, sometimes you have to do things for other people, I understand that, but when you're doing that and only that and not thinking about you, that's not healthy either. I don't think this video made much sense, but it was just a chat about self-acceptance. You know, in the past couple of years I've started to dress how I want to, I've started to present myself in a way that I feel comfortable. I'm aware that I don't dress and present myself the same way as a lot of people do, and that's okay, because we're all different, and you know, a lot of people will respect you if you come across as the most genuine version of yourself, and if other people respect you, then you'll feel good about yourself, because you'll feel, you know, like you're not trying to be somebody else. This is making no sense. I don't know, I feel a little bit flustered today. So I'm going to go and practice self-care and watch lots of Orphan Black. I hope you guys are doing good, and that it's nicer weather for you than what it is right now, because it's quite rainy, but it's kind of nice because it's been very warm these past few days, and I think it needs to cool down outside. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing good, and I shall see you again soon. Bye!
All alone with me.